Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about a major update from a couple of lenders. It's related to mortgage rates, the rate you're going to pay, and it's not actually good news at the moment. But we're also going to look at the Bank of England rate because that is expected to potentially come down next week. So I'm going to talk about what impact that will also have on your mortgage rates. And why is this all happening? Because the budget was a long time ago. We're starting to see the repercussions from that. But what else is impacting all of this stuff? And how can you protect yourself to make sure you get the best rate possible? If you're new around here and you haven't done already, welcome to the channel. We talk about property investing, mortgages, house prices, and everything you need to know about property every single day. If you haven't done, do subscribe to the channel over there and hit the bell notification. We're going to hit 36,000 subscribers this week. We've had 3,500 subscribers just this month. So thanks to everyone that subscribes. And let's get some more views on this video. How do you do that, I ask? Simple. Smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps the channel grow. So take a moment to do that right now. So what's going on? Well, a lot of this is being impacted by Donald Trump. Now, I know in the comments here, you are very divided. Either you like Donald Trump or you hate Donald Trump. There doesn't seem to be that many people in the middle. But what you could agree with is that he is really shaking things up at the moment. And the threat of tariffs and all of this stuff is impacting global markets. And we are a global economy. So the major lender that we're talking about in this video is Halifax. Now, Halifax are saying that they expect rates to potentially go up short term. They have done a rate increase. I think it was last week or the week before. They've at least done it this year. And so that rate increase has already been passed on, but they're warning there could be more. And the problem is that Donald Trump is really trying to shake things up in the global economy. And we've got so many threats out there that give us uncertainty at the moment. You see, Donald Trump is saying that potentially tariffs are going to impact the trade relationship that he's got with Mexico and Canada. They're the biggest trade partners that America has. And they're saying there could be tariffs as early as January the 1st, which is this Saturday. It's not really far away. Now, it's still not certain if that is going to happen or not. And that's the problem. Now, lots of people will say that Donald Trump is using this as a negotiating tactic to get what he wants and get Canada to back down and give more favorable terms and buy more stuff from America and from Mexico to stop the drug cartels flooding America with fentanyl drug. Now, that could be true, but at the moment, we don't know if tariffs are going to be imposed. He's also saying that potentially they're going to tariff Taiwan. Now, yesterday, if you were watching the news, you might have seen this AI company came out of nowhere and shocked the world. It's called DeepSeek. It's a Chinese artificial intelligence company. And supposedly, it's as good as Google, Facebook, and ChatGPT, OpenAI, and it's only been around for a year, and they supposedly trained it to be as good as those in just 2 months with very, very little money and very little computing power. Now, that's meant the stock market is volatile, and it is important for countries to be good and ahead in this artificial arms race. Now, what we have here is more uncertainty because of this kind of stuff. And these jolts in the market, the stock market went down significantly for technology products. You've got the uncertainty of Donald Trump here. What is he going to do to counter this? He's come out and said he's going to tariff Taiwan. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do, because that means these American companies that suffered in the stock market yesterday, they buy all their semiconductors from Taiwan because that's where the best are made in the world, and they would have to pay 25% more when they've just got this shock that this Chinese company is as good, if not ahead of where they are. Now, all of this does impact your mortgage rate and your property, because this uncertainty means markets won't like to lower rates. They want more stability. They want a better return on their investment. And we have seen swap rates, which is the rate that the banks get their money at, have increased over the last few weeks. So Halifax are saying because of this, they can't rule out more mortgage rate increases over the next few weeks and few months. And so that's something you've got to consider if you're buying or remortgaging in the next 6 months for sure. It's definitely something you've got to look at. Now, the Bank of England has their meeting on the 6th next week. And that expectation is that rates would be cut at that meeting. The revised market expectations are that rates would be cut, and 95% consensus says that's what will happen on the 6th of February. Now, that is something that still could go ahead, but your mortgage still might not come down off the back of that. You see, when we saw rate cuts in the summer on August the 1st, banks did start dropping rates to us because the expectation was now we started the downward momentum with rates. The problem is now we've got this all global uncertainty on trade wars and tariffs and all this kind of stuff, and we just need to see how this plays out. Now, who would benefit from a rate cut by the Bank of England? Anyone that's on a tracker mortgage. We have done some videos recently about whether a tracker is something you should consider, and you should check out that video. You can go on to the channel here, go to the video section, there's a little search bar there, type in the word tracker, and you will find the video that we did about the pros and the cons of a tracker mortgage. Now, people are considering those. Some people are taking those on because they believe that rates will go down over time. Now, another lender has come out and made a statement on this as well, and that's Lloyds Bank, and they're the biggest lender in the UK at the moment. And they're saying that they believe that interest rates will be cut by the Bank of England 3 times in 2025. Initially, the Bank of England has said that they will cut 4 times, and we have that ability. If America cuts twice, we could still cut 4 times because America is already massively ahead, a 0.5 percentage point ahead of us with rate cuts at the moment. So we could do 0.25% cuts and it still would put us on par with what the Americans have got at the Federal Reserve at the moment. So this video is just to explain really that even if we do get a rate cut next week, you might not see that passed on to you as a mortgage holder unless you have a tracker rate. This does mean that you will get a little bit more uncertainty about rates in the short term. And I have said that I don't think rates will massively change until the spring. I think that after the stamp duty increases, especially for first-time buyers, I think the market will slow down. And I think at that point, banks will start to cut rates in order to stimulate the market and get business. Now, if you're refinancing or remortgaging in the next few months, here's what I would recommend to you. I would recommend that you go to your lender as soon as you can. Some lenders will allow you to do this 6 months early, some 90 days early, some 180. Now, go to the lender and try and get a new rate agreed. And you get that rate agreed and you do all the paperwork. Then if mortgage rates go up, let's just say you get a rate agreed with your lender of 4.5%. Now, let's just say interest rates go up in that period of time between your agreement and you starting that new rate, you're protected. You've then got the best rate on the market for you. Now, if rates come down, which they could also do, then you can swap on to that newer, cheaper, more affordable rate before you start that deal. So that is giving you the best case scenario and protecting yourself. That's what you should be doing in this market to get you and your family the best rate. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think mortgage rates are going to go up short term? And do you agree that rates will start to come down in the summer of 2025? Do smash like and share this video with anyone that you know that's looking to remortgage in the next few months. And do check out as well all the other content on my channel, including this video right here.